Hello, everybody. Am I a little bit late? At the last minute, I decided to change locations and sit in here instead of on those hard chairs I usually sit in. So let me see. Let me see if I don't have everything set up here yet. Let me get it fixed. I'm a trying. I'll get lined out in a minute. Well, is it going? Going? There, now. It was such a delay. Now I have it muted. Now, let's see. Before I sat down here, I saw Cheryl. Hey, Cheryl. Hey, Randy. Let's see. I saw Bernice. Randy's in Oklahoma City, on the road again. Hello, Katie Crafts. Let me get the link posted so I can have some company. There it is. There it is. Now I'm going to go pin it on the other side. All right. Wasn't quite ready, was I? Hey, Rhonda. Hey, Marla. Hey, Deborah. Kim. My nose is itching. Why's my nose itching? Hey, Mary Webb. Okay, somebody come up here and chat with me. I'm waiting. I'm waiting patiently. I got this laptop in my lap, so it's going to be wiggly. I don't know nothing. I thought some of y'all might want to talk. Oh, there's Pamela Crow. Please say hi to my husband, Dave. He watches with me when I tune in. Hi, Dave. Hi, Pamela. Y'all welcome in Dave and Pamela. They're watching us. Am I yelling? I don't mean to be. Hey, Brenda. Yeah, see, Randy said hi, Dave. Uh-oh, Mom told me when your nose itches, you're going to kiss a fool. Well, I might do that. I may kiss my husband tonight and kiss him good night. Is he a fool? There's Katie Crafts, and there's Cindy. Hi, Cindy. Well, I could be, but I sewed up at the other house. But I didn't actually sew. I had a lot of work to do up at the shop today, and then I put a quilt on the quilting machine up there today. So I was busy all day. Hello, Donna Armstrong. Oh, Pam says hi to everyone. And hello, Ginger. When your nose itches, you have boogers. Is that what it is? Sometimes this fabric has stuff in it that itches my nose, I think. Causes my nose to itch. Deborah's saying hey to Dave and Pamela. And Cheryl says hi, Pamela and Dave. Oh, I'm not going to be kissing Randy. He ain't coming to Arkansas. Cheryl says hi, all her hen friends. Let's see. And Kim, I got a good report from Doc today. Blood pressure was 116/65. Said my heart sounded the best it had in 2 years, and my lungs are completely clear. Probably have another 4 months of fatigue, though. This dog is here wanting to play, and I don't want to play right now. And that is a great report. Hey, Janet. I did go live tonight, Janet. Did I miss? So Kim got a good report. Kim says, hi, Pamela and Dave. Kim, did you get any taller is what Randy wants to know. Oh, you kept checking? I finally made it. We had our supper tonight. It wasn't much, but after supper, I thought, well, I will. But we had a fresh pan of cornbread with beans and fried okra. It was kind of plain, but it sure was good. And with mine, I had milk with my cornbread. Terry slathered butter on his and melted it. Hey, Sue, how's Sue tonight? I'm not sure what that is. Put all my decorations up yesterday. Put my fall decorations up. No taller but a couple pounds. Hi, Riley. Ooh, Cindy just put stuffed chicken in the oven. That sounds good. And hi, Sue. Y'all are saying hi to Riley. Uh-oh, let's see. Sounds good. We're having hot dogs. Hello, Marilyn. Let's see, Kathy. Kathy took a fall. Hi, everybody. Not coming up tonight. I fell this morning. Had to go to the ER. Messed up my glasses. I have a fractured eye socket. Had to have a CT scan, a bad headache, and oh my goodness, Kathy. And Riley says, hi, Rita, you're so cool. You think? I don't know about that. Okay. All righty. Goodbye. Let's see. Let me get rid of some of them here. We got some not nice people. They just can't have a good time without being ugly and trashy about it. As I haven't heard from Ashley. I don't know about Ashley. Hadn't seen her in several days. Yeah, and Kathy is just getting over the COVID. And look, she says her eyes all swollen. My goodness, Kathy. Did you just get up and fall, or did you trip over something, or do you even know how you fell? That's so prayers for Kathy. Did y'all see that pretty quilt I got in this morning to put on the long arm? Isn't that cute? Hello, Carol Seymour. Yeah, she might have been pushed. That's right. Did Larry push you, Kathy? Let's see. Kathy has a concussion. You were walking this morning. Well, oh my goodness. Keeping me busy banning comments, ain't it? And Sue says, we came through Arkansas the other day. Wish I would have known where your shop was. I would have stopped in. Well, you should have contacted me. So he tripped you. I'm reading these comments. They're going so fast, I'm barely having time to read them and make any comment on it. Linda's going to lay there in bed a little bit, have to get up in the morning. Nice to hear from you too, Linda. All right. I have no company up here yet. Just just me. I got a I had a fire ant bite me right there on my arm. I'm popular. You think I'm popular? I don't know about that. Hello, Debbie Williams and Nightbot's here. Welcome, Nightbot. He says welcome to the hen party. Oh well, Minister Bob stories. My. Are y'all seeing all that mess over there? Our Rhonda's already in bed. Oh well, I'll chat a few minutes with y'all. They were, wasn't they, Mary? I can be persistent too, though. You know that. So y'all, I don't know who all's got wrenches, but y'all help me watch for them, okay? And hi, Joan. I about miss Joan. Hey, Joan. Oh, Kathy's gonna send a picture of her fall. Cindy, you watch, Cindy. I'm trying to watch too. I thought I had them banned, and they just keep slipping back in. Well. Again, I think that person has issues. An RV. Well, I'm in my recliner already. Oh, Riley. I don't know. You've not been a, you've not been able to catch us in a few days. I missed a few days, but and then I'll go several times, and then I'll miss a few days. I was gonna go live this afternoon quilting on that quilt, but I didn't get it put on the quilting frame for a while. Hey, Rowena, she's talking to Rhonda. Hello, guess who, Nancy? Hey, Toodles 5. Hey, Rita, how you doing tonight? You're at work on a break. Hadn't seen you for a few days, Toodles. Let's see. Rita, I think it was this morning about two showing a block you were, I thought you, name of that block. Oh, that block was Heart Blossoms. Okay. How many times have I had to ban and delete that person? A bunch. Keeps that up, I'll just get off here and let them just go bother somebody else. You reported? Thank you, Randy, for reporting it. I was just trying to get it removed as quick as I could. So good for job, Randy. And you sent me a picture. My phone's in there, not in here by me. I don't keep my phone real close. I'll go get it, and we'll see what Kathy looks like. I'll be right back. Let me set that right there. I'll be right back. I couldn't find my phone. I told Terry to look for it and bring it to me when he found it. He may have to call it to find it. I could hear it pinging kind of, but I didn't know where it was. So what did I miss? Did I miss a bunch when I was looking for the... I didn't miss too much, did I? So Kathy, if Terry can find my phone, I'll get those pictures. I'm not very comfortable sitting here either. Needing my recliner, don't I? How do you get on here? There's a link pinned to the top that you can click on, and then I'll bring you on up on the screen. Nobody's up here with me tonight, Toodles. Toodle. I've asked them to come up. Let's see, where am I at? I'm clicking around. You have to show yourself. You do. I have to see you and see that you see what you look like first. Well, I can't let you up if there's not a camera. You didn't find it? Did you call me?
No.
Call me so you can find it. It's not too far. Hello, Marla Hannah. I know I'm all alone tonight. Nobody's wanted to come up yet. Terry's calling me. Maybe he'll find my phone. I hear it. Do you hear it? I was going to show y'all the picture that Kathy sent. Hey, Gladys. Did he answer it? Now I got it. Where was it?
Underneath the pile of your junk.
Underneath the pile of my junk, he said. Let's see. I can find it here. Oh, Kathy. Can y'all see Kathy? Let's see if I can get it. Look at Kathy. Looks awful. Kathy looks so bad. Look at Kathy. Looks awful. Finally, somebody comes up here with me. Finally. Hey, Randy. Hey, Rhonda.
Hello. I didn't want to leave you hanging. Help me, Rhonda. Help me, Rhonda. I didn't want to leave you hanging. Help me, Rhonda. Help me, Rhonda.
Here we go.
Well, Rhonda's up here. I'm gonna jump out. I didn't want to leave
You,
everybody yourself.
you can stay. I don't mind a bit. I wish you would.
All right. Well, I'll stay a little bit. I was trying to watch chat for you, but some reason you was blocking or skipping people, and I wasn't seeing it. My chat was slower than what yours was.
Okay.
Hi, Donna.
So I don't know if that person's left now or not, but they were just. It was.
Hi, Mary.
I don't know what to say. So.
You're gonna have to have your grandson go through and look for that and block that person because it's been in here before.
Yes, they have. They have been.
Yeah. So have your grandson blocking.
Oh, and there's Jay Mary. Had been a few days since we seen Jay Mary.
Yeah, Toodles, we've been trying to block it so nobody has to see it.
I haven't seen any comments from any strangers. You're doing a good job because I haven't seen any.
So I'm glad y'all missed it because it was kind of crazy.
I didn't see it. Poor Kathy. Bless her heart.
I know. Didn't she look awful? Yeah.
She said she fell. Is that what she said?
Yeah, concussion and all bruised, eyes all swollen and bruised up.
Hi, Jay Mary, I missed you there. I wasn't reading the comments.
Don't she look up pitiful?
She did it on purpose so Larry would take care of her.
He was already taking care of her. Did you see last night, Larry? Give me that, Larry. Kathy, we're teasing you.
Maybe that's why Larry tripped her because he was having to work too hard.
Oh, so pretty in that.
Oh, Jay Mary's got her sewing machine fixed. Now, if you get yours fixed and Randy gets his fixed, everybody can sew.
I got my needles. I just ain't had time. Maybe I'm going to go to the doctor Friday, and I might take off the weekend. So see how I feel after all my tests. I'm not promising, but I'll try to this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Okay, I went back to find Kathy's comment, and I found one of those comments.
Oh, okay.
IZZO60.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought we had them all deleted.
It's still on there.
I'll go back up and look.
Uh-oh. Hello, Misha.
He just wants a bear hug.
Oh, mercy. Give Rhonda a bear hug.
No, thank you. Yeah, I was just going back to. Thank you, Rowena. I got your email. Oops, there's another one.
Uh-oh.
It won't let me do anything, Rita, while I'm on here with you. I found it. But,
yeah. Oh, there they are. They're up higher, too. I see them.
Yeah, I can't do it while I'm on the screen here with you. Wait a minute. I'm going to lay my phone down. I'm going to grab my other phone. I can do it on it.
Let's see. The Lord was, guess who, Nancy? The Lord was with us yesterday. We went fishing off the boat ramp. I stepped in the green moss. I slid and fell. The current was pulling off. Hubby grabbed the dip net and got a hold of it and jammed my wrist.
I did it. I'm standing in my recliner. I'm not moving.
You go out and you get it. You're getting fire ants. You get something. You fall down. Something happens. Yeah.
I was just trying to find Kathy's original post. See what
J,
she's.
yeah, and J Mary, I don't
Jim
have
got it.
a rate for long arm, and I'll just tell them I'll do it for a certain price, and that's what I do.
IZZO. Oh, the name changes. This one just says IZZO, not 60 behind it.
Mm.
Yeah, a lot of them have changed their names, trying to do. Let me set this phone some other way.
That's way up the top. We were walking when I fell, so they were just out walking.
Walking. Mm-hmm. No, I don't. I don't like getting old either. Guess who, Nancy?
Okay.
Hey, look, I could be yellow shirt dad today.
Oh, you can, can't you?
Yellow
You
shirt.
got any, you got any jokes? Tell us some
Nope.
jokes.
I actually got one I can tell on here. If you have 5 flies in the kitchen, which one is the cowboy?
What? I didn't catch that. If you have 5 what?
If you have 5 flies, flies that bug you flying around.
Oh, flies. Okay.
Yeah. Which one is the cowboy?
I can't catch it. I can't.
The one on the range.
Range, okay. I get it.
There's a little boy who was riding with his dad here a while back. Was telling different jokes, and I remember that one.
Oh yeah, Ramona says it's Larry's fault and Kathy because he didn't catch you.
Larry just looks over and said, "What you doing down there?"
Uh-huh.
Oh, bless her heart.
Yeah.
She was talking about last night taking trips, on cruises and stuff. So it's her own fault. She was talking about a trip.
That's right. Is she going on one at the end of the month? Is that her or is that Sheila?
Sheila's going on the cruise to the Nova Scotia, the New England states, up that way. Let's see. I downloaded the double wedding ring.
Oh, I need to look at that to see how that comes together. I mean, I just have bits and pieces of something someone made, so I don't really have a. I mean, I can see how it's supposed to be together. I don't know. I just looked at it. I'm not on that yet. I'm still doing the diamond pendant.
Double wedding ring's been on my list for 30 years. I still hadn't started one.
Well, I swore I would never do curves.
And I don't think I put it on the store yet, but I've got this stuff that you make your little arcs, and then it's like a fusible interface, and then you put it onto the block.
Linda got her package.
And then you applicate that design. So, and Glenda got her package. Loved everything. Oh, she got the mystery box.
Yep.
She ordered one. Yeah. That was kind of fun to do.
Easy way to put it together. I got instructions, photos of the easy way to put it together. Where did you get it? What package, Linda?
They order from my store. So they get packages from me when they buy from my store.
Hi, Lady Sky.
Joan loves curves.
Curves.
Are you from up north?
Hello, Lady Sky.
There's Kim. Kim's doing better.
Oh, Kathy's going to bed.
Jordan Fabric has a video.
You probably need to. It's after 9 o'clock where she's at. And you had a rough day, so you probably need to lay down. What? Riley wants to know what I sell in my store. I've got an online quilt store, fabric store. It's not doing too bad.
Let's see here. Get my thingy to stand up.
Lady Sky, I wasn't for sure what you wrote first. Then I figured it out.
So cool, Rita. All right, let me see.
I'm enjoying it. It's turned into work, but I'm enjoying it. I don't think we're gonna. We're working on that heart bar jello, but I don't think we're gonna sew tomorrow. One of them's got to go have her pacemaker, I think, checked out or a PET scan or something. Another one's got COVID, so I don't think we're gonna sew together tomorrow.
Oh, well, I'm going to get in there. It's my first day not watching dogs. I'm going to get in there and sew tomorrow.
But I've got that quilt that was sent to me from Oregon to quilt, so I'll quilt on it tomorrow. So I'll be busy.
When I unload here, if anybody's well, Rita might have heard of it. It's called golden sausage, and I'm delivering pork here to the sausage plant. They do a lot of fundraiser sausage, and then I'm going
Okay.
up to. And then I'm headed to Guyman, Oklahoma tomorrow.
Okay.
I've heard of that. They sell a lot around the schools for fundraising.
Yeah. Terry's got some cousins in Oklahoma City, and she's all the time. Well, not all the time, but often they're selling that sausage to some of the kids at school. So.
Okay, where did she say? I've just now got to my notes so I could write it down. Rhonda. Randy, where you headed? Up north. Nope.
No, Joan is in Florida right now, I think.
Oh, nice.
And Ann Philbeck, she's been making T-shirt quilts. Can't make a quilt of her own now. Can make everybody else's quilts.
Did she say Jordan Fabrics? I'm trying to look back. I'm
Yeah.
gonna write it down and look it up. I didn't get mine from Jordan Fabrics.
Lady Sky, I need to see you. If you want to come up, I need to see your face. Can you turn the camera on? Because I can't see you.
I'm glad you said that because I forget to put the camera on, I think it's on me, but I can see down there that
All I saw was your hand. Can I see your face?
Jordan Fabrics has a video. Easy way. Okay. I'm just writing this down so I will remember. Easy way to double wedding ring.
Well, I'm going to add Lady Sky up here.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh. It's your decision.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. Where are you at? Where are you from?
I'm from Nashville, Tennessee.
Nashville, Tennessee. Okay.
I just wanted to say hello. How are you? I normally don't show myself on camera. I'm kind of shy.
But we're being kind of cautious tonight because we had some activity. So.
Oh, no. Well, I'm not going to do anything harmful.
Okay.
See your cat.
Yeah, he was my kitty cat, Grizzly. He passed away several years ago.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah, he got hit by a car. He was crossing the road.
Fun. Okay. So, trying to do my my phone right here. Oh,
Well, I didn't do that. Lady Sky left herself.
she just wants to say hi.
Hi. Yeah.
And that's how you do it.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Already subscribe to Rita's Roost. Let's see. I need to go on here to hit like. Rita's.
Let's see. She might.
Roost. Let's see. I need to go on here to hit like. Oh, good grief.
She might be trying to come back.
There it is.
Hello.
30.
I'm not sure what happened.
I don't know either. So.
Me
Hello.
neither.
Hello, Jane Martin.
Well, I'm not going to do anything stupid or anything like that. I just came to say hello and hope everybody had a good Labor Day weekend.
I think they did.
Some of the ladies are asking Lady Sky if you quilt.
No, I don't quilt at all. I'm not a big quilter. I'm more like a baker. I like to bake, cook. So I don't know how to quilt.
Mm.
But I've seen in streams past that Miss Rita here likes to sew and have her friends sew.
Oh,
I think that's cool.
I do everything. I don't ever get bored. There's always something to do. So.
Yeah, I love to bake and cook. I just
Ginger,
made a
me
tiramisu. I just made a tiramisu over the weekend for Labor Day. So
Ooh.
yeah.
And like Jane Martin said, stick around here. They'll teach you how to sew and make quilts.
I will make you wish you could because we'll show you some pretty stuff. And I want to make that. So.
No, thank you. I leave that up to the professionals.
Oh, no. Not a professional.
Well, you know more than I do.
We all have to start sometime or another learning anything, doing anything.
No, I'm not a quilter.
Nobody starts by being perfect at anything.
Yeah, I made a tiramisu over the weekend. It was really yummy.
Now, how do you make a tiramisu?
Well, it's kind of complicated, but the first thing you do is you brew some coffee and you let it cool in your coffee maker, and then you pour after it's done brewing and you let it cool for a bit. You pour it into a bowl and you add about 3 ounces of rum. But you can, if you don't want to do alcohol, you can substitute vanilla extract, and then you mix that together, and you set it aside, and you dip ladyfingers into the brewed coffee, and then you make a row. You're going to make 2 rows, and that's the bottom.
Huh.
Pardon me. And after you do that, you set that aside, and you make the filling, which is 6 egg yolks and 3/4 cup of sugar, and you do it in a bowl under some water in a saucepan over low heat, stirring constantly about 8 to 10 minutes. And once that gets to like a lemony type custardy like, all the sugar has dissolved and you're whisking with a whisk. You take it off the heat, and then you do mascarpone cheese. In another bowl, you do 16 ounces of mascarpone with another 3 ounces of rum or vanilla extract. If you don't want to do alcohol, you can do vanilla. You mix an electric beater. You mix up the mascarpone and the alcohol real well, and then you set that aside, and then you measure out 2 cups of heavy whipping cream, and you beat that till almost like stiff peaks, but you don't want it to be stiff peaks, you know. And then after that, you combine the egg yolk mixture to the mascarpone cheese mixture. Combine those two with electric mixer. You mix well, and then you add half of the whipping cream, and you fold it until all the peaks are gone. After mixing well, and then you use the other half, and then you keep on folding until there's no peaks of the whipping cream. And then you put some of the filling on top of the ladyfingers. But while you're dipping the ladyfingers, you don't want the ladyfingers to be all mushy. Just like a quick dip, because if you leave the in there in the coffee too long, the ladyfingers will be all mushy, and you don't want mushiness.
Mm.
So when you're doing the first layer, and then you add the filling, and you half of the filling, and then once you do that, you make another 2 rows of the ladyfingers dipped in coffee. You put that on top of the filling, and then you add the rest of the filling on top of the ladyfingers.
Did you do a video? Did you make a video on this?
Yes, it's on my StreamYards video.
Okay, yeah, Jay Mary's asking,
Yeah.
you know, you should make a video, so you already have one, so they can go watch it.
And then you cover it and you put it in the refrigerator for 6 hours or overnight. And then you take it out after 6 hours or overnight. You take it out, you sprinkle on some cocoa powder. So, and then after you sprinkle cocoa powder, you just start digging into it. You cut a piece.
Ooh,
Like
that's
you're cutting
complicated.
slice of a cake.
That's
It's really
too
yummy.
complicated for me.
They were talking about ladyfingers. I've never seen ladyfingers in a grocery store around here.
Oh, you never seen what ladyfingers are?
I don't know what they are.
They're cookies. They're like a biscotti.
Lady fingers. A pescata. Okay.
It's like a biscotti.
Yeah.
If you ever had tea and biscotti, if you ever eaten a biscotti cookie, it's kind of dry and hard, crunchy. That's what a ladyfinger is almost like. It's almost like similar to a biscotti.
I can guarantee you 100% I will never make tiramisu.
Yeah, it's kind of complicated what I was trying to tell you, but it's really good.
I don't think I'll make that either. Sounded good.
That's if you like tiramisu, because not a whole lot of people like tiramisu anyway. A lot of people more want like chocolate goodness, so like a chocolate lasagna. I mean, come on.
Yes, chocolate.
Jan says they serve it at Olive Garden, so that's where
they do. It's an Italian dessert. Tiramisu is an Italian dessert.
Yeah, I don't.
And some restaurants do sell tiramisu if you go to an Italian restaurant. And other restaurants, they have it too. Although they're not Italian, it's just they'll have it as a dessert. Because usually when the waiter or waitress will ask you, do you have any room for dessert? After you get done eating your meal and you're like, no, I'm too full. I need a go box.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I just made a tiramisu. I like to cook. Cooking is a passion of mine, just like sewing is a passion of yours.
That's right.
So
I'm not saying I'm good at sewing, but I sure do enjoy it.
Yeah. I like cooking. It's kind of like a hobby. I've been told that I should have a bakery because I make many sweets. I'm like a dessert maker more.
Do you make Minister Bob has to have diabetic stuff? Do you make diabetic stuff?
No, I've never made diabetic stuff.
Oh, for his wife.
Yeah, Mary said cooking is a craft too, you know.
Yes. It's an art. I would admit that. It's an art. I would love to learn to make all kinds of what is that egg thing and it has a sauce on it, that yummy delicious have that yellow sauce, those eggs. Oh, I almost had it at the tip of my tongue. I would love to learn to make sauces. Alfredo sauce. All the sauces.
Oh, hollandaise sauce? Are you talking about
Yes. Yes.
hollandaise sauce?
I'd like to
I've
learn.
never made hollandaise sauce. Usually hollandaise sauce is for, you could use on steaks or something.
Ooh, yeah.
If you don't like A1 or 57 or Heinz 57 steak sauce, a lot of people use hollandaise sauce or a steak sauce.
Ooh. I bet
I don't
that's.
know, make it easier for you guys. Some of them are wanting to subscribe to your channel. I'll pin her channel for
Oh, thank you, Guess Who, Nancy. Thanks.
Yeah.
back up here.
No,
And I
I've seen.
love cooking. I usually go live whenever I cook. I go live and I have a lot
I
of
believe
viewers.
I believe
Not
you've been
many,
on
but
my channel.
Yeah, I think I remember you from a different name from a
I
year or
think
so
I think
ago.
she was
Yeah,
over when I'm driving. I think she's been on mine before.
yeah.
oh,
But
you're Randy, aren't you?
Yeah,
Yeah. I used to have another account, and I lost my other account because after I was streaming, I thought um, I let up somebody who I thought, and it was not that person that I thought it was, and I lost everybody. I lost all of my subscribers and everything. Yeah, I used my real name on the other account. I'm not going to say my real name, but this is my second account. I made last year, almost a year, getting close to being a year.
Huh.
Right before Halloween, I lost my other account. I had a P bomber. That's why
gotta
you're
watch out
afraid. That's
for
why
them.
you were afraid, Rita, to put me on the panel
Yeah,
because you thought I was going to do something bad. And I'm
Honey.
not one of those people that do something bad.
you never know anymore. You know, they can say they're not.
Oh, I
You let
know.
them up, and then they're there.
That's why whenever I stream like this, I always tell people, let me know if you want me to post the link, and I'll post a link, and then I remove it after anybody wants on the panel.
do
I
you
don't
do
pin
you
it.
show your face on your own channel?
On my YouTube, I do, but on StreamYards, I don't.
Okay.
Because a lot of people know me, they've seen what I look like, and when I'm on StreamYards, I don't show myself at all because I don't want to be judged by other people. And I feel like people
Charlotte,
might judge me. And I don't want to be
Charlotte, they asked
judged.
that earlier. No, nobody's heard it nicely.
We haven't.
No, haven't heard from her.
I just don't want to be judged by other people if I show myself.
Well, if
Have
you're
fun
around the
though.
right people, you won't be judged.
Okay.
Right. But I'm from Nashville, Tennessee, the home of the Grand Ole Opry, so, and I do sing.
Me too.
I try. So
I do like to sing. I go to karaoke streamers, so
If
I
you
do like
like
to sing.
music, that AS Blind made production. That's Afonso. He's a friend of mine. If you like music, he actually plays harmonica and different instruments on his lives or his videos. And if you want to listen to some music, and he can play all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not brave enough to do karaoke.
Oh, you're not? Well, the place that I go, nobody judges anybody on how they sing because we're all different on how we talk anyway. So there's no judgment whatsoever because the streamer doesn't like other people being judged when they're singing. So I can give you a little taste of a song if you want me
was
to.
was you born and raised in Tennessee?
Yes.
Okay. Because it doesn't sound like you have a strong Southern accent. So
No.
I get that a lot.
not like the rest. Some of us, like
Yeah.
me.
How do I say it? Well, who do I sound like?
I don't know. I just didn't hear the Southern twang that I've got. So
Well, I am from Nashville, Tennessee, so some people say I sound like Jodie Foster from the movie Silence of the Lambs. I've been told that I sound just like her. I'm like, no, I'm not Jodie Foster or Forrest Gump.
uh,
If anybody heard that Silence of the Lambs movie and Jodie Foster, I'm not Jodie Foster if I sound like her. I'm not.
Okay.
I'm
Mary Webb,
definitely not.
Mary Webb don't hear the South in your mouth either, so.
I don't watch
Well,
scary
I
movies.
am from the South,
I don't
so
either. That Silence of the Lambs. I've never watched that, and I'm not going to.
it's a really good, like a thriller movie.
No,
It's
I
kind of
don't
like a
like
thriller
thrillers.
movie.
No
Mm-mm.
thrillers, no scary.
No, me either.
I do
See,
not sound like Jodie Foster. I do not. No.
Do we know that if Ashley had surgery, did she have it like scheduled? We don't know that, do we?
I don't know. I thought she'd come along sometime and fill us back in again, but she hadn't. And the only contact we have with her is through here. So.
Yeah. She'll be on again. We're praying.
Hey, Mary, I stop her at Oak Grove all the time. Down there to Pilot.
Oak Grove,
State
Kentucky.
line.
I've never heard of Oak Grove, Kentucky.
If you go up 24, like you're going up towards St. Louis, it's just right across the state line. It's where the Army base is at.
Oh, cool.
Oh, who did? Charlotte, they said they don't know for sure.
Well, if you want to hear me sing, I could sing a little tune if you want me to. Just a little bit of the lyrics. But it's up to you if you want me to sing this tune.
A little bit, not much, a little bit, okay?
All right, maybe you'll know it. It's a Patsy Cline song. I go out walking after midnight, out in the moonlight, just like we used to do. I'm always walking after midnight, searching for you. I walk for miles along the highway. Well, that's just my way of saying I love you. I'm always walking after midnight, searching for you. Ta-da.
Yeah.
Good. That's good.
That's a little tidbit of Walking After Midnight by Patsy Cline.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here.
Janet lives just north of Nashville in northern Sumner County. Janet told me one time what the state bird of Tennessee was.
You know,
Remember
right?
that, Janet? And it was
Hey, Mary just made a comment. Rita, you need to watch when if you make this one.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Because she wasn't showing her face, you might get one.
Okay.
When Sarah comes on mine and sings, if she has her face off and just has her avatar up, I get a copyright each time.
Okay.
You can fight it. That there was no background music in it, so they might not say nothing. But watch for it.
Yeah.
Well, Charlotte's not too far from me either.
Mm-hmm.
Karaoke. Okay. I'm taking all these notes.
And Alfonso says he knows Lady Sky from Deb's wood burning.
Yeah, I know Alfonso too.
Yeah.
He plays instruments on whenever Deb is live. He plays the organ and different kinds of instruments.
What was that? Oh, wait. I missed it.
Oh, thank you, Janet. A lot of people say when I sing that song, a lot of people told me that I sound just like Patsy Cline whenever I sing that song.
Hmm.
And I'm like, I don't sound like Patsy Cline. Sorry. I'm not her.
I don't hear Patsy Cline.
You didn't hear how I sung that song?
I heard you sing, but I don't know of Patsy Cline songs or something. I don't not in where I hear that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Where she comes on. I'll have to Listen to different channels.
Alfonso.
Country. Resurrected Patsy Cline.
I'm not restricted, Alfonso. No.
Resurrected.
What type of accent do you think I have? If you don't hear a southern accent from me.
Resurrected.
Reincarnated. That's the word you want to use, though, ain't it?
Right.
Yeah.
I've been told that I'm the resurrected Stevie Wonder.
Alfonso, I got my boots off already. Be careful.
Charlie Ray. I mean Ray Charles. Ray Charles. I've heard him.
Well, Charlotte says Northern Ohio.
Is that the accent you hear from me, Charlotte?
Janet, I think you said buzzard.
She said blackbird.
She told me one night on a live stream that the state bird of Tennessee was a buzzard, and I believed her.
Oh my
What
goodness.
state are y'all from?
Alfonso, when the lie's over, call me after a while. I got to tell you about an accident out there by you.
What state where are y'all from at?
Me and Rhonda's in Arkansas.
In Arkansas?
Right next door.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool. You're west of me then.
Yes. Alabama, Charlotte.
I bet Charlotte's got an accent. And he's in and Alfonso's in Colorado. Mr. Bob, Kansas. They come from all over in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get a lot of people all over too. A lot of people come from different states, which is kind of cool because it's cool to talk to somebody from a different part of the world.
Mm-hmm.
Rita J. Mary's got a question.
I have most of it online.
And you showed a pretty blue the other day. I thought, oh, don't look, Rhonda.
There's a new line that's being shipped right now from Moda, and it's called Dainty Meadow. And oh, it's pretty.
Ooh,
Can't
that
wait for it.
sounds pretty.
It even sounds pretty, don't it?
It does.
And I think I ordered 7 bolts and then the pre-cut, so there's going to be a lot of it. It's pretty.
Buzzard.
Hello,
Hi,
David.
Dave and Amanda.
West Virginia.
I went to New York once and went to a store, and she goes, oh, I wish you'd stay here all day so I could hear your accent. I said, I don't have an accent. You have an accent.
That's what happened to me when I went to Chicago to see my grandmother, my dad's mom. And I went to a restaurant. After we picked up my grandmother, we took her out to eat, and it was a pizza place. And I remember this waitress was like asking for what we wanted to drink, our drink order. And I told her what I wanted, and she says, you're not from around here, are you? I'm like, no, I'm from Tennessee. Because I said, I would like to have a Pepsi, because I was using my southern accent. And she said, you're not from around here, are you? I'm like, no, definitely not.
Good night, Kim.
Yeah, good night, Kim. You know, when Wayne from Custom Screen Printing comes on here, sometimes I can't understand him because he's from Boston, Massachusetts, and I can't understand him sometimes.
Oh, no, Mary Webb. I don't mean this ugly at all, and I rarely say ugly things, but
Rhonda's accent reminds me of Reba.
I
I
can't
like Reba
really
McEntire.
stand to listen to Reba.
You don't like Reba?
I love Reba, Reba McEntire.
Person. She's a sweet, wonderful person, but when I hear a recording of me talking, I can't stand to listen to me.
Yeah. Solid boots, ocean fabric.
Solid.
Ooh, I bet I know which one you're talking about. Is it kind of that dark blue stuff? Is that the one?
Well, thank you guys for letting me on. I just wanted to come by and say hello.
Well, we've enjoyed having you.
Thank you, thank you. It was nice to talk to y'all.
You too.
And you'll have to come back again sometime.
Oh, I will, definitely.
Let's see, Mr. Bob, he's out. Bye, bye to Mr. Bob.
Bye, Mr. Minister Bob.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jada's been stay in touch, and they're saying
Yeah.
good night to Lady Sky.
Yeah. I kind of can't wait to get to sewing tomorrow. I hope I can get myself to get up and do it. You know what I mean?
Oh, I bet you can. Yeah,
Yeah.
you will. So it was that dark blue that J. Mary saw. That's a pretty blue.
Dark blue.
It goes with that Floribunda. Come in that collection.
Grafton, West Virginia. I bet I have that dark blue in my stash. You see how much blue? I have so much blue. Every time I'd see blue, I'd buy it. I had to make myself buy different colors. That's why I did Bonnie Hunter's quilts, so it'd get me out of my color pattern.
Hmm.
She's getting her hair did tomorrow.
Oh, need a cut and a color. I do too. I really ought to cut my hair off, but I love pinning it back out of the way. If I get it cut, I can't put it in the ponytail back out of the way.
I need a little trim, but I don't plan on cutting my hair. My husband loved it this way, and that's going to be a hard thing to cut it. I ain't doing it. A log cabin quilt.
And a third bow tie quilt.
A bow tie quilt. Wonder what that looks like. I did make on Ringo Lake. I did. Was that the one that was maroon and yellows and something
No,
like that?
no blue.
I know. That's why I did them to get me.
I haven't done any of them. So.
I followed her thing just like she did. You got the swatches, and I went to the fabric store and used the color. I made myself do it because I was just in this blue phase, and I thought, no, I got to break out, man.
Hmm.
But I did on Ringo Lake. I have the patterns and everything. Usually when she puts her patterns out, I get them all right then. I get them as she puts them out and keep them.
Hmm.
It's clear off.
You can't go wrong with blue.
No,
I
nothing.
know.
Blue.
That's my theory.
Let's see. Charlotte's got have the pieces cut aquas, salmon, and peaches. Hmm.
I have the pieces cut. Aqua, salmon, and peach. Isn't that three pretty colors?
Yeah, it would be.
J. Mary, I was nice and easy 114 forever. When I taught school, nice and easy 114, colored my hair all the time.
Huh.
Then one day I said, enough. Had it stripped off. Yeah, I can't remember. Was on Ringo Lake the scalloped edge? The scalloped edge is curves. I swore I would never do curves, but that turned out pretty. The curves,
Oh yeah.
instead of straight. I
Huh.
think the fact that they were big was easy to sew. They weren't little. If she ever gets it made. Aqua,
Oh,
salmon, and peaches. Wow.
you'll get it, Charlotte. It's been Charlotte. It's been a long time since you've come up here with us. She used to come up a time or two.
Here, close craft, Charlotte. Gasway. I won't take a trip tomorrow, but I could take a trip to Bates, Batesville, Marshall Goods,
Marshall Dry Goods, yeah.
just to look. But my car just had a thing come up. It's one of those new ones that tells you everything. I need a service soon, and I'm pretty sure it's the oil. I need an oil change.
Hmm.
It won't say service for oil change.
It
It will
says
say oil. It'll say oil change if it's oil.
maintenance due soon, and that's usually the oil change. But I also got a thing that said your car battery key is low. I thought, well,
Hmm.
thanks. Do I
Thanks,
have
Linda.
to?
My brother-in-law had a drone at our house, and he made that for us, so Shannon uses that.
Huh.
Oh, Jay Mary's doing laundry tomorrow. Everybody go to Jay Mary's. Get your
Mm.
laundry done.
I don't. Well, we're not supposed to get rain tomorrow, J. Mary. I don't think.
When I pulled in here, Rita, a little while ago here, it was dark south of Oklahoma City. I don't know which way it was going, but I haven't got no rain here yet. But it was really dark south of Oklahoma City when I pulled in here.
Well, I think it rained over in eastern Oklahoma today.
I know South Texas is having bad floodings, having to rescue people and everything.
Wow. Huh.
Linda, if you get one, you gotta have a fishing rod too. You have to have Shannon tell you the story, but I'll tell you real quick. It's funny to listen to her do it. I bought her a drone. She was trying it out. She got it stuck in the tree, so she got her fishing rod out and cast it up there to get the drone out of the tree. And she hasn't flown it since.
Uh, so, J. Mary, do you wash your fabric before you cut it? I don't. Do you wash yours before you use it? I don't. Yes, some people do. 'Cause I sent some to J. Mary and she's going to wash it first.
I usually don't, but if I get it from like a garage sale
Yeah, but new
or
off the bolt.
I never do when it's new. I wonder if I should.
Well, nah, because then it would not look new.
Oh,
So those Bonnie Hunters, and I'm not familiar with them. Are they like you don't know what you're making until you get it made? Is that
that's
what?
right.
Uh,
It's like, okay, this week we're cutting 50,000 triangles in this color. And so you get busy and do it. I like it. I like the process. Oh, the confident quilter got rain.
Dang, all day yesterday and today. Boy, we've had some nice temperatures though, haven't we? The last couple of days. It was nice today.
Anna Green Gables. What do you mean? Is there a line of fabric called Anna Green Gables?
A couple of years ago, some come out that had Anna Green Gables on them. Georgia willow would match. It might match it, Janet. That Georgia, I only got 3 bolts, but it was pretty. It was sure pretty colors, lavender and the willow green.
I need some fabric to go with some Anna Green Gables. I think the Georgia willow is. Hmm.
Hmm.
don't know what that looks like.
Rita, I didn't notice it, but when I turn my other phone on here, reading chat and typing on it, it tells me how many messages have been sent on the other phone. And I know there's always a lot of comments, but since I came up on panel, you've had 219 messages already.
Oh, chat.
Chat.
I was trying to read most of them. I hope I didn't miss anybody. That's a bunch.
Yeah. It's got a counter on it. I've never noticed that because it's up there on the dash.
Huh. I didn't know that there was something like that. And I wasn't going to go live, but Janet kept asking me, "Are you going to go live tonight?" So, Janet, I went live just for you.
Aw. Mary, so you've done several Bonnie Hunter. That's cool.
Well, my chat ain't moving now. Jane
No,
Martin
it
just,
froze. I
yeah.
talked about everybody talking, and it quit.
Yeah, mine stopped there. Well, now it moved. Yeah, because you asked me if I was going live, Janet, so I did. Yeah, when I go into people's chats and chat, I like to put it on all the chat, not just the top.
I can't chat. Join the chat, and I hit join the chat. It says connect your YouTube account to join the live chat. I can see it, but
Or you can't type in it.
it says I have to join YouTube or something. I'm already on YouTube.
Yeah. And Charlotte did send Carrie Anna Green Gables fabric, and she started that quilt with it, but then I think she's quit. 2 charm packs and the strips.
J. Mary.
Oh yeah.
Even her undies. Was it red? I do fear the red fabric. I like to pre-wash it to get it where it won't bleed, but
And I know here we're talking about Carrie, but she said she didn't have time to sew anymore. So.
no, but she's doing some awesome diamond art. That's a little too tedious for me. Diamond art. That takes some.
I can't see good enough to pick all them little diamond deals up.
I'd have the colors so mixed up. I had one of it one time, but I never do it.
I put all the glue on the sheet and just dump them all out there and see what I end up with.
I might accidentally do that and say I accidentally did that. But I am going to finish this one because my daughter gave it to me and I just feel like I should.
Jane Mary, I got one for you. I was in the Air Force, and one of my jobs when I was in basic training was to wash the whites. And, everybody put their clothes in, they had tags on with your name on it. And somehow a red garment got into the whites. So everybody in my platoon had pink underwear and t-shirts.
Oh no!
I did my brothers that.
I got in big trouble.
I did my brothers that way. I was new to college, and he went to college, so I did his clothes. I turned them pink.
Uh,
Does it work, Charlotte?
putting the vinegar in it to set it. I've heard of that.
Well, I got some of those color catchers. I thought that's what that was for. I don't
I
know.
wonder. I wonder what's in the color catchers. Like maybe they've got vinegar in them. You know, maybe a dry powder vinegar or something. Might. Oh, she done it on
I went
purpose.
from 79 to 86.
You were in the Air Force. My husband was in the Air Force.
My last 2 years I spent in the Philippines.
Wow. My dad was a Marine.
I don't like crayons, so I didn't go in there.
Crayons. My dad was a Marine, but I think he was drafted into the Korean War, is what it was.
My dad was like on Iwo Jima, and I don't know. He's a tough old bird. Got shot 4 times. Had
Oh,
got Purple Hearts. They just like put a bandage and throw you back in there.
mm.
He was a Marine Raider. He was a sharpshooter, one of the best.
Oh. Now, is your family from Arkansas, Rhonda? Or was you from
Yes.
another? Yeah.
Up just south of Harrison, around Deer,
Deer, around Deer?
around that area. Yeah,
Okay.
pretty up there.
Mm-hmm. I know where Deer is.
Albany, England.
And I know some families from there, not a lot, but some. Jane Martin says we have a lot of Filipino neighbors. The ones across from us spend half the year over there. They only like hot weather.
Sarah, the lady that comes on my channel and sings, and she's actually went home. She's from over there, but she's an American now. But she's been over in the Philippines for over a week now. She's sending pictures back.
Mm.
J,
I would
J,
say,
Mary, yeah, J. Mary Deer is in northwest Arkansas and Newton. It's Newton County, isn't it? Newton County.
almost in the middle, somewhere in the south of Harrison, somewhere in the Ozarks, or it's pretty country.
But actually, last year on our anniversary, we drove up to Deer. There was a cemetery I wanted to go to up there. Me and Terry both did, so we drove up to Deer for our anniversary. Wasn't that a? But it was not. But it was a nice drive. So
Oh, good.
and not too far from my area, but
Just have
mom
to
he was a Navy SEAL.
hop across that 4-lane highway, huh? Up north of you, or are you north of it?
I'm south of Deer.
I thought. Well, I meant the interstate.
She's north of I-40.
I'm north of I-40.
You're north of I-40. Okay, I wasn't thinking that. Okay, but that wouldn't have been a far drive.
It would be the next county up for me is where it would be. So.
Nice.
And do you know where Fort Douglas is?
I
No.
don't.
Okay. Well, it's way up there in the mountains too. That's where Terry's family was from. So.
Oh,
I remember you saying that, Cheryl.
Mhm.
I loved it in the Philippines. especially around Easter time and Christmas time.
What's the weather then there at that time?
And it's hot, but they don't have the humidity that we have.
Hmm.
Now I did get bad sunburn when I first got there. I wasn't knowing what was going on with the weather like. I didn't think it was that hot, and I went in the swimming pool, and I got burnt really bad.
Hmm.
But I didn't think that, like, when it'd be 100, it didn't seem like it was that hot.
Hmm. J. Mary's been all over too, and she.
J. Mary, it's about the same for me also. I went to San Antonio on the Riverwalk, but it's been many years. No humidity.
All right. Do they use toilet papers?
They yes and no. There is some do and some that don't.
Oh, wow.
There's no cold weather?
I'll put it this way: there's a coffee can sitting by every toilet.
I'm not even going to ask, but I
Me
don't know. So
Me neither. I'm not even going to ask.
I don't know.
I have no idea.
We're in a cabin at Fort Smith.
I've been to Guam also. I got deployed there for a month. Yep, you're right, Cheryl. They're not Americanized once you get away from the bases.
Wow.
Wow.
But they do have some beautiful countrysides. There's a village called Baguio. It's nothing like flower gardens. If you like flowers, I mean it's beautiful.
Hmm.
They get snow up there in the wintertime and stuff once in a while too.
Huh.
I have
Charlotte wants to
three.
know, Rhonda, if you got any kids.
I have 3 children.
And one
didn't
grandbaby. You got one grandbaby.
I do.
I didn't like Manila, Cheryl. It was dirty to me when I was there.
Huh.
And it was too fast paced. I almost got run over by jeepneys all the time or trikes. They don't have, like, they do have regular cars, but they're hard to describe. If you look it up, Philippines, look at the vehicles. They got like little motorcycles with sidecars, and then they'll have looks something like a Jeep, but the open back end's got a roof on it, and you can put like 10 or 15 people back there, and that's how you get around town.
Huh. Charlotte has 3 sons. My son-in-law's mother is from the Philippines.
There's actually a lot of people on YouTube, and there's some girls that I watch. I'm going blank. They're up in Minnesota. They sing and do a lot of religious stuff, and their mom is from the Philippines.
I don't know, Charlotte. I don't know where you live.
Charlotte is in Alabama.
Oh. I'm around Little Rock, Arkansas.
Hello to Joy T.
Little Rock. I was wondering, Cheryl, it said lots of walking up there, and I thought, I wonder if they're all skinny there, if they have to walk a lot.
Probably.
I just bought me a pedometer,
Oh, to count your steps.
I just bought it, so I was sitting here reading when you came on. I was sitting here reading the instructions to try to make it work because I want to start.
Hi, Sandy.
Yeah, hello, Sandy. Well, Nightbot showed up again.
I thought you had to set it for that Nightbot.
I thought I did too, and I had it set a year ago, but then some things changed, and I didn't know how to reset it. But he comes and goes every once in a while on his own.
Dane Martin, look up all around Sarah. She's the one over right now. She lives in Florida. And on Mondays or Tuesdays, she does videos a lot of times making them egg rolls with Lucia. And man, she used to sell them at a market, and I've met them 3 times. I went to their house and stayed with them for a while, and she gave me a bunch to get in the truck. Oh, you're right. You wouldn't eat another egg roll if you didn't have one of them.
Lumpia? Lupia?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, how
I
do
call
you?
it egg rolls, but they're not very big. But you can make them with pork, chicken, beef, vegetables. It's all around Sarah. Let me wait a minute here. I'll try to find it and I'll pin it.
It's good to learn the food from the people from their nationality, that know how to do it, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
What do you call the food that's lumpia? What do you call that? It's not Mexican, right?
No, it's Filipino.
It's Filipino. Watermelon flavor.
It's like cucumbers.
Cucumber water.
I'll show you. There's my little doggy. She's asleep. Need to let sleeping dogs lie, though, don't I? The wraps are so thin.
I've seen some of them. You can see everything inside it, like carrots and cut up stuff inside the wrap.
I should ask Rita. I shared Sarah out. I should have asked you before I did it.
That's fine. That's fine. The rice paper, maybe.
Oh. Oops.
Baja Lana is Filipino for what will be. Baja Lana. Thank you for stopping by, Joy T. We're just hanging out here for a few minutes tonight. Everybody's getting kind of quiet, though. I think everybody's getting drowsy.
I hear Rhonda every once in a while yawning.
Oh.
There, Joanna just showed up. Oh, she's popping in to say hi. Going to start heading home tomorrow. Let's see. You've been in Tennessee. What did you say last night? Google the word lumpia. Cabbage, sausage, onions, carrots, and spices.
She actually grows them in these green leaves. I forget what they're called. If you watch her channel, she does. She hasn't been doing as many lives, but she sings on the weekends sometimes. If you catch me once in a while when I'm live, she'll come on mine and sing. But she does her cooking stuff once in a while, and I mean, she makes dozens and dozens of them. her freezer is full of them.
Hmm.
I don't know what kind of leaves they are, but they're big old green leaves. And she actually makes another deal out of rice. Cheryl probably knows what it is. She takes it and rolls it up in there. It's got different seasons in it.
Goodness gracious. Uh-oh, tickle.
Tennessee, however, tonight she's not far across the border in Georgia. What time is it? 19 minutes after 9.
Joanna, you didn't say hi to me.
So, was Joanna on Debbie's live today? Did I miss that one? I was busy today, though. Lady also made a pineapple rice drink. It was refreshing. Okay, she said hi,
Thank
Randy.
you.
She's headed home from where? They're on vacay or something?
She had went to visit friends. Had you gone to visit friends, Joanna? Well, I guess that's a vacation too, isn't it?
Okay, not the same. Okay.
Yep, she was on Debs, she said.
Tennessee, Haverton, Ohio.
Oh, you could be on Debs, but you can't come up on here?
Oh, so Deb Pug Mama Quilter, or is it another Debbie though?
I'm trying to find all the good, you know, other live quilters so that I can always have someone to watch
Mm-hmm.
to encourage me, you know.
But Rita is on 24 hours a day. Why do you got to go
24.
anywhere else?
Really?
I'm on all the time until I'm not.
My phone goes off and gives me an alert that Rita's doing something. I look and see if when I'm driving, if it's live or not real quick, and it's a video, it doesn't tell me one way or the other. It just says, a post from Rita.
But I have to make videos every once in a while just to keep that side of it up too. So, because I do want my channel to be a good channel, and it
Right.
takes
Good night, Cheryl.
it takes a lot of work. Let's see. Going to go. Love you all. Have a good restful night. Yeah, we'll see you tomorrow, Cheryl. You have a good night too. You met up with Debbie from In Quilt Fit. I've seen Debbie in some stuff, but I've never got acquainted with Debbie. Not like I have some of the rest of y'all. Y'all just feel like old friends that come up on the panel and in the chat all the time.
Even if we haven't met in person, huh?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and there's 53 people in the chat that made me come up tonight because none of them would do it.
I know it. Let's see. Lace always wet, rinse, and pre-shrink my fabrics. Huh.
Chattanooga's a mess right now. The interstate's all being worked on.
The
Thanks for that heads up.
Rhonda's in Arkansas. She's over by Little Rock.
Yeah, Little Rock.
Going down 30, it's starting to get pretty nice. Going towards Texas, they about got all the construction done down through there.
Hmm.
Just about. When I head to Texas, I have to go, I go over west to Little Rock, south. When it gets around Benton, it has
Uh-huh.
not cleared up yet. It's like it's a white knuckle, almost just a little bit. And
Yeah.
then it clears the way,
Huh.
clears out.
Huh.
I'm always driving like, who entered this derby anyway, man? I didn't enter this derby.
Mm-hmm. And the way they had the road a few times when they switch you from lane to lane, it just rocks the heck out of you too.
Yeah, when you're beside a big truck and you've got one of those, the sign says the road's going to go like this. You're like,
Mm-hmm.
and I have driven beside a big 18-wheeler and one of their tires blow. And it pelted my car. It sounded terrible, but I held fast. I just, I'm not a swerver.
I hate that when people ride right beside me because you never know when one of them tires is going to blow. And I've seen it do damage, Jonah
Yes.
will let you pass tonight then. Don't let it happen again.
Rhonda, have you got acquainted with Kathy's Quilts and Crafts? She's on every afternoon. No, maybe you could join in on her Zooms. But she's Monday through Thursday. But
I watch them. I haven't got the hang of it as far as she's always she's busy, always doing a project. Sometimes you can see it, sometimes you can't. But at least it's somebody talking. Sometimes I just turn it on and I hear them talking,
mm-hmm.
and then I just get busy.
But what I'm thinking is maybe you ought to see if you can join her Zoom and be up on the panel with them, though.
Oh,
She does Zoom instead of StreamYard, but
oh, I would never ask. I wouldn't ask. I just, if anyone says, hey, if anyone wants to come up, like the other night, she said that, what channel was that? And they had the games, they had the trivia. I didn't understand it.
and they don't read our chat. Charlotte, what have I missed?
No, she talked about the other channels. I
Oh.
agree with you, Charlotte. That's one of my pet peeves. I try to, even when I'm driving, I try to make sure I read the chat if somebody ain't on panel with me. And, if the people are spending the time to come in here, you got to interact with them too.
And I try to, but sometimes I tell you guys I'm going to be doing something else and not reading the chat.
Yeah, when you're busy, but there's usually somebody else. Cause when you do that, there's usually somebody else in here reading the chat to you.
Yeah.
Rhonda,
so I'm gonna take off.
if I quilt tomorrow morning, will you come up and read chat?
Sure.
Now, don't hold me to that, but kind
of. Charlotte, wait, I'm going back. She said, I would really love for you to visit me, Charlotte, in Virginia, in Alabama somewhere.
Coleman, Alabama, I believe she said.
Somewhere.
Coleman, Alabama. Who was that?
That was me. I'm trying to.
I know. I meant that Coleman, Alabama comments.
I don't know.
Sound like somebody from the South, but
yeah, that's in the South.
And they don't read our chats. Yeah. what was it? Oh, Little Rock's the only place I got. You can tell where I am. I'm lost on the interstate. You know, I follow my GPS, and thank goodness it hasn't led me astray. But you can always correct it. You can always, it'll tell you another way to go to get to where you eventually want to go.
When Carlotta come up here, a couple of weeks ago, she was using that GPS, and it was taking her off on dirt roads, and I had to go get her. I had to go get her and bring her in. Had to meet her someplace and bring her on into the shop.
Wow. I wonder
And
which
I
one she
did.
used.
She hadn't asked me the directions. She just plugged it in, punched it in there, and it didn't work. So,
I
so
just got
Sheila
from
found me. So,
I just got in from watching my granddaughter. They had their first like 8th grade football team play,
uh-huh,
Oh.
and
that's
she's in
fine.
the pom pom squad, and they're doing all these cheers and all that, So
Uh,
she wanted to come. So,
Oh.
oh,
so and they won like 46-4.
Wow.
wow.
Yeah.
And
Have you
Alfonso up here in the mountains of Arkansas, you better take a paper map sometimes because you lose phone signal, and you need to be able
Yeah.
to look and see where you are.
Even though I use the GPS when I travel, I've bought a current road atlas
me too.
to
I
have
always keep a paper.
just as a backup.
Yes. I do too, because I travel a lot. And so I've got a big
I
thick
don't.
You know.
I don't
Oh,
have one. I give it to a blind guy.
I have an
I get.
Really?
interesting fact for
We
you
sent.
going to Batesville because you wanted to go to that Marshalls.
Yes.
I was watching this program last night. It's on a channel called Story, and it was about cemeteries for some reason. And then the largest place in the U.S. that makes coffins is in Batesville, Arkansas.
Hmm. I didn't know that. I hadn't heard that before.
Yeah, and it showed how they were making them and how they can specialize them and get them to people within, they said 24 hours when they want. And they had this huge embroidery machine and how it was stitched like roses and all kind of different, like the
Wow.
names and stuff. It was kind of interesting.
Hmm.
I might have to look that up.
Yeah. And it was talking about overseas, like when they have cemeteries, but you rent it by the year.
The cemetery? What
Yeah,
happens? What happens after a year?
I know. Well, you got to keep paying. If you don't paying, then they dig it up and cremate the person,
Oh,
do away with them.
huh. Hey,
Yeah.
hey, Wayne.
But I thought that was interesting. It's in Batesville, Arkansas.
Oh.
But I have seen those on the highway before, them transporting them.
Well, ladies, I'm gonna get off here, so I'll be in the chat.
All right, we'll
Bye,
see you.
Rita.
Okay.
See you
Bye
around
bye.
tomorrow. Thanks for coming and visiting with us.
Donna's back.
So where did Joanna go? Did she
Let's
went on
see.
a trip?
Tennessee, I think, to her nieces.
We can't keep up with her, can we?
Well, I'm going to be out of town next Tuesday evening. I'll probably come home Saturday. I'm going to go visit my friend Jean Shawnee, spend a couple days with her. And I'm going on that Friday, I'm going with her and another group from her church. They're going to go visit this. It's called the First American Museum in Oklahoma City.
Hmm.
But it's all about like Indian history and artifacts and all that. It's
And
kind of new to the city.
And Randy's gone now, but he's in Oklahoma City tonight.
Is he?
Yeah, yeah.
Wonder where he's staying.
Uh,
South of Oklahoma City, he did say, didn't he?
I
'Cause
think so. He
Okay.
brought in a load of sausage that they do for those fundraisers. You've seen that sausage fundraiser
Oh yeah,
stuff.
the blue and gold
Yeah,
sausage.
yeah.
Yeah, that's good sausage. I didn't know there's a Batesville casket company in Batesville, Indiana, also.
Right. Hmm.
Hmm. Didn't know that.
I still haven't heard from Francis. Have you guys? They've asked about
No,
Ashley and they've asked about Francis, and I can't answer any of it. Did you see Kathy Waits? Did you see that? She fell today.
no, uh-uh.
Well, I'm going to show you because she looks pretty bad.
Did she go to the
She's
doctor or the
she
ER?
Can you
she
see?
busted her eye socket.
Can you see that?
No, I can't.
Move it in front of the camera. Move it in front of the. She busted her eye socket, and what else did she say? Concussion.
Concussion. Mm-hmm.
Mm. Wonder if they kept her or if they sent her home or.
I mean, she's at home, but she didn't come up tonight. She just didn't feel like it.
Oh, I see that. Yeah. Uh-huh. I did see right there. Yeah. Uh-huh. Oh. Wonder how she fell.
She said they were walking and she just tripped and fell, I guess.
And she just fell. Well, I had one day I was walking and all at once my knee kind of give out and it was almost like I limped for a second, but then I was okay and I was walking. And I thought, what the heck?
Mhm.
So it busted her eye socket.
Didn't she
Concussion,
say that?
Eye-
Busted the bone
Yeah,
around the eye.
yeah. And the
Hmm.
broke her glasses. So she's
Boy, that's a lot
it is.
It's
to
gonna look
do.
worse tomorrow.
It will. She'll be black
Okay.
and blue tomorrow.
Yeah, she may end up like with a black eye,
Mm-hmm.
you know. And now she's got to get her glasses, either new ones or those repaired.
Hey, Mona.
Hello, Mona. How are you?
I
I
hope
made
she
a
gets
I made a big pot of homemade soup today because the weather was so much cooler. Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, it's felt good in Arkansas too.
I don't think it got any higher than 80.
Yeah.
It was nice.
Yeah,
Um,
too.
our niece, it's my sister's daughter, is having us over for Christmas, and she has declared it's going to be salads and soups. Salads and soups only.
Well, that'd be easy.
And that's
Mona, did your second husband hit you? That's what.
goodness.
Mona says my second husband broke my eye socket. That really hurts. Oh my gosh.
Ouch.
Mona broke her nose once and had two black eyes.
I know someone that was going on an airplane trip the next morning, and during the night she got up to go to the bathroom and she tripped over her suitcase that was in the way, had to cancel her trip, ended up with having to have two different nasal surgeries done.
Oh,
Oh, and missed her trip. Oh
And,
my.
yes, and her face was just totally black. Yeah.
Uh,
It messed with her deviated septum.
mm.
So
I need to clean up this place or keep lights on.
So you don't trip. it's so easy to trip on stuff though. The older we get, and we can't catch ourselves when we start to fall.
Yeah. That's me. Anytime I felt there's nothing for me to hold on to. And,
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
and I just hit the ground. It's usually I hit the concrete.
Yeah. But Christmas is for turkey and dressing and
Oh,
broccoli cheese casserole and
Well,
sweet potato casserole.
in the past, I would have like typical Thanksgiving meals, but I didn't do either one, last year. But and then Christmas, we would usually have lasagna, salad, rolls, and then Christmassy type desserts.
I think that's what she's thinking. Thanksgiving, get your foods
you,
on, eat your normals. My son is craving all that food. He keeps asking me about it. All of us about it. Like, who's gonna make the broccoli cheese casserole? Who's gonna do that? I thought, okay, he's in the
Well,
mood.
mine always wants to make sure the green bean casserole is there for some reason. And that is the most simplest, easiest thing to fix.
It is.
It
I gotta,
takes nothing.
I gotta remember that one. The green bean one also.
the,
Yeah, green bean casserole. But
My
I have
favorite.
always fixed the same traditional meal every Thanksgiving. But the hard part about it, I have to do all of the cooking,
Yeah.
and it takes a long time. But now there's a neighbor that has a catering side business, and I bet he does 40 turkeys at Christmas time. But
Hmm.
in the past, he would like smoke a turkey for me. He was doing turkeys and hams.
Good night, Joan. Well,
Hi, Joan.
I told my son, I said, if you don't get anything, we're gonna head to Cracker Barrel. They've always got good dressing and gravy.
Now, one year, my mom had passed away, and she had a place in Mission, Texas. So Jean and her husband and me, we all loaded up in their Suburban because I had to bring a lot of her stuff inside the trailer back because we were selling the trailer. And we stopped in San Antonio at a Cracker Barrel, and we had the most wonderful Thanksgiving meal they put on.
Hmm.
It was wonderful.
Yes, my husband passed on November 19th, and so my brother took me and my son, who was still living in the house, to Cracker Barrel for Thanksgiving. So that was like what, the next week or something.
Yeah.
It was delicious. I still remember it.
But it wasn't like their regular meal either. It was like a special meal
Oh,
that they, put on. But it was fantastic. It was so good. So I loved it. Well, I have a real expensive tree out here in my flower bed because I don't have much in it. It's a Chinese maple tree, and they don't get very tall. And today I seen and it's got all these blooms on it. And today I seen the first one that's turned a dark burgundy color.
oh,
But all of them are going to turn that color. I can't wait to see it.
it's gonna be beautiful.
He told me it takes about, my guy that mows my yard, he went to a nursery and got it and planted it and all that stuff. He said it takes about 2 years for it to really, start looking really good. So this November it'll be 1 year old. But I'm excited. I seen that little bitty burgundy leaf,
Yay!
doesn't take much to excite me.
We have a good Kroger's around here, around Little
No, we
Rock.
have no Kroger here.
Huh.
No. We have other, big grocery stores, but Kroger's is not in Oklahoma. They're in
Oh,
Tennessee and Arkansas.
well, one thing I like about Little Rock is it has a good kind of big-ish Joanne Fabrics.
Yeah, no, I've got a pretty good size one here, you know. It's next to Target. So, but no. But having this guy do the turkey, that really helps a lot. That kind of frees up my oven, you know, to bake the other stuff. But I always would do my pies like the day before.
Yeah.
So,
I follow this one lady, and she does a pie a day in September.
uh-huh.
And it's just started, and I thought, oh, she made the wonderful chocolate
Mm.
one.
Now we're having, it's called Founders Day, and they're expecting 20,000 people to be in this town on Saturday.
Whoa.
The
Wow.
Historical Society here sells slices of pie for $6.99, and we all like make a pie or two. I said I'd make one apple pie. That is awful to charge that much when it's all pure profit because they're
Yeah.
not putting any money out. We're all bringing a pie the night before, you know.
Huh.
But I said I'd make an apple pie.
And what does the money go for? Is it a good
It
cause?
goes for the upkeep of the museum.
Damn. Okay.
Like it helps with the utility bill, and they put out a newsletter once a month, and they bring in a guest once a month to talk and stuff like that.
Toodles asking people's favorite pies. I like all kinds of pies.
My favorite is probably 100-year-old chocolate recipe, but it's a
Mm.
chocolate pie and it has a meringue topping
And you
on it.
did you send me that recipe? If I got that recipe, I
Yes,
think you
I
did.
think I put that in those
And that
when
we
we
that I never did
in that
anything
swap.
with.
Yes, that
No.
recipe I bet's 100 years old.
Mm.
And that's the only chocolate pie recipe I ever make. And my family always asks for it.
Uh,
They don't want other stuff. So
They're naming off
last
some good ones over
last
here.
Thanksgiving, I made my first thanks. No, it was a pumpkin cheesecake, and it turned out really good.
Mm.
I'd never made a cheesecake before,
Huh.
but
I
it
know.
was
I've
good.
never heard of gooseberry raisin. That's a new one for me.
No,
Silk.
I don't know anything about any gooseberries.
Donna, that's one of my favorite. French silk. It's chocolate.
Now, I love Marie Callender's pies. They are really good.
Yes.
And I think there's a French silk that they make.
I need to start buying those now and put them in the freezer.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
good
Good
idea.
thinking.
And
Yeah,
I've
because they're
never
probably
heard of
going to be
putting.
going up the closer you get to Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I've never heard of putting pancake syrup on a pumpkin pie. I always put Cool Whip. I like Cool
No,
Whip.
all I've ever had is like real either Cool Whip, or I would make it like from whipping cream, make the real stuff.
Mmm.
Ramona hates gooseberries. I bet most of us have never had gooseberry raisin.
No, I've never had. I
Good
don't know
night, J.
what
Mary.
gooseberries. I guess it's a fruit. I don't know. I've never had it.
It is, but it's real tart.
Is it?
I'm not a tardy person.
Mm. And I guess besides the chocolate pie, my most favorite pie is a coconut cream pie.
Ooh,
Yeah, that's
I
good.
love it.
my husband loved coconut cream pie.
Yeah. Now I think there's still one on the south side of Oklahoma City. It's called Pioneer Pies. Their pies are the best. And I don't know what they make their meringue out of, but it is so good.
Mhm.
But Pioneer Pies are like all different cities.
Good night, J. Mary.
Now, what's the lady's name that JL passed away?
Janet.
Janet. Okay. Has she been on any?
A couple. Not tonight, but she was just a few nights ago, a few live streams ago. She was.
Yeah, they usually. And I don't know what a Kentucky Derby pie is.
Me neither.
To me, it sounds like it'd have alcohol in it.
Uh-oh. Or a hat on it. Don't y'all wear
Yeah,
hats at the Kentucky Derby?
because they always have the mint juleps, you know.
I don't know. I bet it's got pecans and coconut and everything in it. It's what I would guess. But
Uh,
Hershey pie with Hershey bars, marshmallows, real whipped cream,
woo!
fridge overnight.
That almost sounds like a Neiman Marcus pie.
Yeah.
Sound like that put you in a coma.
And this stuff sounds as good as that tiramisu that Lady Sky was mentioning.
Now I've had tiramisu. I've had it. It's not one of my favorites.
The consistency or something. I don't know what it is, but
Yeah,
like we went
it's
to
okay.
the Olive Garden on Sunday, some ladies, and they said the dessert and said tiramisu, and I said no, 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 no tiramisu. I tried it though.
Yeah,
I think
The
it's the soft and then I don't know.
yeah, it's real soft, like you know. But
Let's
no,
see, pecans, coconut, chocolate chips, kind of like a pecan pie with no alcohol. I
yeah.
make a German chocolate pie that's awful good.
I like German chocolate cake.
Mm-hmm.
My
Now
husband.
I've got one. It's actually a German chocolate cake that's my mom's recipe, and it's called Texas Tornado Cake, and it
Hmm.
is really good.
Texas tornado. Never heard that.
Hmm It's kind of like a you make it like in a 13 by 9 inch pan, but it's like a German chocolate, cake consistency, but it's good.
Y'all see my halo?
I see that.
I have a light up there. I was trying to see some directions. I want to learn how to program this walk step counter. Hope I can get it.
Oh, you'll get it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's been 2 hours and 2 minutes. Is it time to say goodnight? It
Has
probably
it?
is. Ain't it?
Rita, you
Yeah.
been doing any baking lately?
No, cornbread. Does that count?
I made a big pot of homemade soup, and I browned some hamburger meat and put in it. I did put some dehydrated carrots that I had in a jar. I put some of them in them. I've never used them before,
Okay.
but I've got like a pretty good jar of them.
Hmm.
Mhm. Yeah, I think I'm going to go.
Yeah, 'cause it's well, I got to get up early in the morning and quilt, which I don't mind, but that's what I'm gonna do after I get chores done.
Yeah. Well,
Well, thank you.
tomorrow's my senior lunch and playing cards. And the lady that I was kind of seeing about, she sent me a text. Her daughter came over the weekend and mopped her floors for her and took her to the grocery store and said she's like well stocked, so I don't need to bring her any more meals.
Good. Okay,
Nice.
that's
She said if
good.
she needed me, she'd call me. So I
Hmm.
said, okay. You
Well,
know.
thank you for letting me come up.
Oh, I'm glad you come up.
I
You're
was
welcome
just
to
searching and I
anytime.
seen you were up, and I'm like, oh, well, let me go because they say I'm never here. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, you've been boycotting us or something. So,
no.
well, no, you were up here last night though.
Yeah. And I tell you, that thing last night was a hot mess. I didn't know those answers, and everybody was answering even before she got done, and you didn't know what the choices were, and it was just a mess.
Oh, that's
Oh,
where I was
yeah,
on,
you
right?
was too. Yeah,
It was
you
about to
guys
give me a
both
headache.
were. Yeah.
I was on there and I didn't even know what was going on, but I caught on quick what it was, and I thought, oh my goodness, no, I didn't
Yeah,
know anything.
I didn't know a lot of those answers, and some of them I just guessed at to say something, because I
Yeah,
didn't know them. But I mean, a lot of those TV shows I've never seen before,
me neither.
Hmm.
I knew like only 4.
like those Game of Thrones. There were so many series of that and stuff. I didn't watch any. I watch it's called the ME station. They're like the old shows. Now
Mm-hmm.
them I know, but
Yeah.
they weren't asking her to any of them.
Not Marilyn.
Good night, Marilyn.
She's waving. Let's wave to Marilyn.
Good night, Marilyn.
Okay, I'll see anyone if they get on tomorrow, probably.
Oh yeah, there's somebody will. Somebody will be on
Well, I
tomorrow.
won't be around because
Well,
got
okay,
things
but
to do tomorrow.
you're excused. We'll give you an excuse slip.
Well, thank you.
Let's see, Jane Martin. I like Jeopardy when they give the answer. Then I go, I knew that. Yeah.
Yeah, after you say it, it's like, oh yes,
Uh-huh.
but then it's too late, so.
I've not watched Jeopardy in a long time. There's kind of hard questions on there too sometimes.
Yeah, those questions are too hard for me. I don't know any of that stuff.
Well, every once in a while there'll be a category you might know, but I don't know movies and sports and stuff like that.
No, I love to watch Wheel of Fortune. Now I can get them pretty good.
Jake. Who is
Hey,
that?
good night, Jean. That's Jean.
Good night, Jean.
Or Sugar. They call her. She goes by 2 or 3 different names. Or J Bad Seed.
Hey, maybe that can be my grandma's name. Sugar. I wanted it to be honey.
Did
I
what
don't
now?
know.
Sugar's cute. That
What
might
are what
work.
are you talking about?
My grandma name. I don't know what I want them to call me.
Oh, well, I was going to be called Grandma, and my oldest grandson, who's now deceased, his name's Matt. He was the first grandchild. He couldn't say Grandma, but it came out Nanny, and it just stuck.
Oh,
And so they all have called me Granny. I mean, Nanny.
Annie.
Nanny.
oh.
All of them have. So it's just,
I
And
thought
her
about Marmy.
Christopher
it'll
Bato.
be whatever they can pronounce.
Uh-huh.
Good. So I'm going to be patient and wait. She's doing so good. She's a sweetie.
She's
How
probably
old
doing
is
like
she
you're
now?
doing and all now, isn't she?
She'll be 6 months. Was it 6 months? And
Is she rolling over?
she can turn herself over. She's just gotten to where she can kind of sit up,
Mm-hmm.
without
Mhm.
you like to be around her because you don't want her to hit her head hard.
Mm-hmm.
Well, one of those things, and I forget the name of it, but it's kind of a molded seat, and you can sit them in it. And they said it really helps with their trunk control. But there's no way they can really get out of it, you know.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I forgot what they called them, but it's a
But it's
funny
all
looking.
it's a
Yeah,
molded piece.
yeah.
Oh, I haven't. I those kids, my daughter and her husband, they have bought almost every contraption, and some of them are already faded out. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
They're no good anymore. They're too small.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
they're doing real good. I'm proud of them. Good
I
parents.
just can't think of the name of it, but it's all molded, and it's really safe for them. They say it helps them to sit up.
Yeah. Well, she's doing good.
Oh, good. I'm glad she's.
She's kind of redheaded. He is redheaded in his family. No one's redheaded in our family.
Yeah. Now
And then
Jaden had a little reddish tinge, but the older she got, it just got more blonder, and she's gonna stay a blonde.
they said her eyebrows and her eyelashes had a red tint also.
Yeah.
I thought, oh my goodness,
Yeah.
she's gonna be a little spitfire.
Christopher says, you guys mentioned Jeopardy. It's not the same, after Alex, passed away.
It's not, no.
And they've tried this person and that person and
Mm.
trying to get somebody. But yeah, he was a real good one. And he did that for so many years, you know.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I gotta go really for sure now.
Okay. All right. Bye.
Christopher and everybody, we gotta go. We've been here and it's past our bedtime, so
Yeah,
I
about
need
time
my
to
beauty sleep.
thinking
oh,
about bed.
It's
so
like
All
y'all
right.
have
Good
to come back
night.
to this again. Oh here.
Good night.
Red leg hair's a young man. That's funny. Oh, all right. Good night, everybody. Oh, Heidi's ready to go to bed too. You tell them good night, Heidi. Tell them good night. Good night, everybody. Been a long day, and tomorrow will be another one. Yes, it will. We'll start fresh tomorrow. So I'm gonna hit the end stream button right up there.